Ano ai ke aloha ia kākou a pauloa mai ka moku hano o ke ave I ke kahi ali'i o ka moku. A hiki loa aku I ke one pūpū o ni hau o ka here lani. Aloha.
Aloha. Welcome to the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest. I'm Keahi Tucker, live from the Blaisdell Arena. Joining me as co-hosts tonight are Manu Boyd.
Aloha.
And Kamehameha Senior, Micah Bertelman.
Aloha. This year's song contest theme is Na'uele, the music of Baina Mossman. Tonight, we celebrate the extraordinary life and rich musical heritage of Auntie Baina.
Na'uele means you are mine to wear as an adornment. Auntie Baina Mossman was a prolific composer and really was one of the pillars of Hawaiian music. She founded the first all-Hawaiian girls glee club, which in its early years was mentored by Queen Lili'uokalani.
Baina Mossman also had a noted political career. She served in the Hawaii Territorial Legislature and on the Hawaiian Homes Commission and as Republican National Committee Woman of Hawaii.
Oia. Something new this year as part of our commitment to nurturing a strong cultural identity for our students, tonight's broadcast is also available in Olelo, Hawaii as an SAP or secondary audio program. Our Olelo, Hawaii hosts are Kumu Melelani Pang and Kumu Lilinoi Ka'ahanui. Hui, auhea olua.
Aloha mai kākou.
Aloha, Velina.
Aloha pumeha na kākou e nā pua a pauahi. Nā hoa makamaka o ka olelo Hawaii. Aloha mai kākou.
E nā kānaka o Lelo Hawaii he makamua kēia no ka ho'olaha a laha ana ka olelo Hawaii. Ke aloha no e ola mau ka olelo Hawaii.
All right, aloha you too, and mahalo ia olua. This is a great chance for non-native speakers to really learn the language as you follow along tonight. If you need help setting up the Olelo Hawaii audio feature, visit ksbe.edu/song contest. And with that, we'd like to send a special mahalo to tonight's sponsors and to all of you for joining us this evening.
Tonight's program begins with Oli Ho'okipa, a chant of welcome. Soraya Mossman will offer the Oli. She is a sophomore at Kamehameha Maui Pukalani campus.
Soraya is the daughter of Eve and Kale Uaiva and the Mo'opuna Kualua, or great-great-granddaughter of Baina Mossman, this evening's honoree.
Pa'ai ke ala o ku'ulei I kuia I vehi e ano ia Nini po I ka po iwa ka halia Ano ai ka velelau a kamana o Mapuana ka leo pupu kanio e o ahe ka pu lelo kolona he Se hoa le hua a pua kea O su'uho me aloha Hie uluvehi Ma ke e no ka pono ka pua ui Ale maui kale o kalana kilai No ka ili baina o poipe Hei noa
The opening pule is offered by Senior Ruthie Cockett. Ruthie is from Mauna Lua, Oahu, and is the daughter of Kevin and Lisa Cockett.
Please rise for pule. E ho'omalu kākou. E ke akua mana loa. Tonight we give you honor and praise. Thank you so much for this night that you have given us and for blessing us with another year to continue this beautiful tradition of song contest. Bless us as we honor and celebrate the life and brilliance of Baina Mossman, her accomplishments and her compositions. We thank you for Auntie Baina, her gift of mele, and her legacy that she has left for us. Like Auntie Baina, I pray each of us here create a legacy of our own that blesses the generations to come. I pray that every song we sing tonight brings honor and glory to your name. As our voices resound in this arena and in the homes of our ohana watching, I ask that the presence of your Son, Jesus Christ, surround us. And lastly, I ask that at the end of this program, you guide everyone safely back home. O kama ko leo pule keia, makainoa o kau ke ki hiva hiva o Yesu Kristo, a pe nei hoi ma ko e pule iai ka pule akahaku. E ko ma ko makua I loko kalani, e ho ano ia ko inoa, e hiki mai ko aupuni, e mālama ia ko make make makahonua nei, e like me ia I mālama ia makalani la, e haawi mai ia ma ko I kia la, I aina ma ko no nei la, e kala mai ho ia ma ko I ka ma ko lawe hala ana. Me ma ko e kala nei I ka poe I lawe hala I ka ma ko. Mai ho o ku o e ia ma ko I ka ho o vale vale ia mai. E ho o pakele no na ia ma ko I ka ino. No ka mea, no ke au puni, a me ka mana, a me ka ho o nani ia maulo aku, amene.
Senior Ashton Kiana Aina will lead us all in Ho'onani ka makua mau. He is from Kaiwiula Oahu and is the son of Wilsam Kiana Aina and Shalon Akina Kiana Aina.
E nā lei hiva hiva o nā moku puni e walu. Ka lehua o mauna kea, korosela ni o hale akala. Ka hina hina o moa ula, ke kauna oa o la na I hale. Ka pua kukui o ka makou, ka ilima o ka ala, ka moki hana o wai ale ale, a me ka pūpū o pāni au. Ai e nā lei ho'oheno Hawaii, ano ai kākou. O ka lei a ka haku mele o ka ili paino pui pe Mossman, o ia hoi o ana ke baina, he lei ki pai pai ana ke ia maupua Kamehameha e hali anei ke ia pō. Lino hau I ka holo kua vehi ia e nā lei a ala, he puukani keu o ia I ka himeni ana. A he ala ka iua wahine nei o kona hui himeni pono I, no kana kolu mau makahiki. Ua ho'ona o au ia o ana ke baina e ke kuini lili ua kalani, I ka puana polo leo ka olalo makua hine. A o kona kauoha kula noia o ka hemolele, no ka leo a me ka olalo pū. E Iohowa e heloe a kālai aino ana ke baina ke kahi. Nāna no I koa I nā pono sivila o nā wahine a me nā keiki. He me eu I no oia no nā uiwi o Hawaii. E nā pua makamai o ko ana ke baina leina ni lua ole. Velina mai o ko I ka makahiki kanaiwa kumamahiku o ka ho'okuku himeni o Kamehameha. E ana ke baina, e ia kou vehinani I wili ia me ke aloha. E nā leo hone hone o nā opio ke ia pai aina. He lei pulama ahi I poi mau. E o mai e ana ke baina, nau no e lei haaheo.
Ashton will now lead our Hawaii anthem, Hawaii Poro'i.
Senior Keita Kamu will introduce the judges of tonight's competition. Kate is from Mililani, Oahu, and is the son of Kenny and Jolie Akamu.
While many have fond recollections of Auntie Bina's spirit and generosity, many more would also remember her tenacious pursuit of excellence. Tonight, I'm honored to introduce 5 esteemed women who embody that same spirit of perfection in music and Olelo, Hawaii. Our judges, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Current choral music director for the University Laboratory School, Mrs. Debbie Kelsey, is our first music judge. She has served as the director of the Kamehameha Alumni Glee Club, the Prince Kuhio and Queen Emma Hawaiian Civic Clubs, and for 10 years was a song contest music assistant. Former recording artist Wainani Kaneli'i Yim is our second music judge. In 1963, she recorded her debut album, Songs of the Pacific, under the Sounds of Hawaii label. She is currently the choral and music director of the Gospels of Salvation Ministries in Honolulu. Born on the island of Ni'ihau and raised in a Ni'ihau dialect, Tuti Kanahele will serve as our first language judge. As a lecturer at Windward Community College, she has taught Olelo, Hawaii in public and private schools locally, as well as Tahiti, Canada, and the continental United States. Retired Hawaiian language teacher from Kamehameha schools after nearly 40 years, Kumusara Keahi will serve as our second language judge. She's a member of Ahahui Olelo, Hawaii, Queenie Pi'olani Hawaiian Civic Club, and Mamakakawa, the Daughters and Sons of Hawaiian Warriors. Our final judge studied piano and Hawaiian music under the tutelage of Maddie K. Lamb and her mother, Vicky E. Rodriguez, who was a member of the Bina Mossman Women's Glee Club. Her timeless mezzo-soprano voice has filled the airways of the Hawaii Calls radio show and countless concert halls locally and abroad. Our overall judge is the incomparable Nina Keali'i Vahamana. Tonight, as we listen to Namele Albina Mossman, we must remember, E kuhi kuhi ponoi na o wiki, a mena ao nui o ka ike. In teaching, do it well. the small details are just as important as the larger ones.
Coming up next, we'll begin tonight's Ho'okuku Mele, or song competition. At this point, we're going to be saying bidding aloha to Micah. He has to join his classmates in the class wearing the lei ke'o, the seniors wearing white.
Mahalo, guys. It's the moment my class has been looking forward to, and I look forward to the rest of the night.
Okay, Micah.
Best of luck to you. Good work. Thank you. And we'll see you a little later on.
Well, I'll be watching. Aloha to Micah, and to our friends watching from around the world. Stay with us. The 97th annual Kamehameha School Song Contest will start with the men's competition after this.
This portion of the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest is brought to you by the Office of Hawaiian Affairs, empowering Hawaiians, strengthening Hawaii.
Welcome back to the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest. The young men of Kamehameha will open tonight's competition.
Junior Chaylin Wong will present Na Kaneo Kamehameha. Chaylin is from Pearl City, Oahu, and is the daughter of Christopher and Melissa Wong.
I love you, I love you, I love you. You are the ideal of my heart. Though she sang these words to her husband, Richard Mossman, Auntie Bina's voice couldn't chant anyone. I know, but someone sang that to me. Whew. Hey, koki holanamakoa kalawai'a. Hopefully the men of Kamehameha with their strong, bold voices will captivate your hearts this evening, just as Auntie Bina's captivated her husband's. Whether it's deciding which fish is most ono, watching the joyous kane working at Honolulu Harbor, or longing for more of that soft coconut meat, the men of Kamehameha will gain your admiration. E olu olu, may I have the order? The sophomore men will sing of the sweet taste of the young coconut with new hao-hao. First. The junior men will honor the strapping and joyous men down at the docks with stevedore hula. Second. And the senior men will sing about the sweet delicacies of the sea with He Ono. Third. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Well, Manu, I imagine the senior men are quite happy about that order.
Absolutely.
Sophomore class president Evan Gates introduces the sophomore men in their debut men's competition. Evan is from Huntington Beach, California, and is the son of Gordon and Kelly Gates.
Nā vai no oia e pakele aku, I ka vai o ka niu hau hau. Ka vai o ka niu hau hau. One of Auntie Bina's most well-known compositions, Niu Hau Hau speaks of the young coconut, with its refreshing waters and soft young meat. In contrast to the old and tiring voices of our older brothers, allow the sophomore men to astound you with their young, pure, and fresh voices. E walea ina leo polinahe o ka papa a hina hina. Arranged by Bo Souza, and under the direction of Kekoa Ka'eha, allow these young men to sweep you away with the sweetness of Niu Hau Hau.
As a song director, Kekoa Ka'eha will lead the sophomore men. He is from Waianae, Oahu, and is the son of Sally Driscoll and Daryl Ka'eha.
The song that I picked this year was Niu Hau Hau. I picked the song because it's unique. There's no song like it. This is one of Auntie Bina's most famous and also one of her most well-known because of its catchy tune and its special meaning.
I ka vai o ka niu hao hao, niu hao hao. E mau I ka pu'u ke moni. Ka ohi mali e a I ke kileo. Ke kileo, ka ohi mali e a I ke kileo. E pakika, e pakika I ka hiwai o ka aina nui, e pakika, e pakika I ka hiwai o ka aina nui, Na vai no oea e akele aku I ka vai o ka niu hao hao E mau I ka pu'u ke moni Ka ohi mali e a I ke kileo Ke kileo ka ohi mali e a I ke kileo E pakika, e pakika I ka hiwai o ka aina nui, e pakika, e pakika I ka hiwai o ka aina nui, e pakika, e I ka vai o ka niu hao hao.
That was a really great performance. You know, this song was one that our parents and grandparents love to sing at parties. So it brings back a lot of great memories.
All about the coconut. And we love those coconuts. Hamilton Keola will introduce the junior men tonight. He is from Ewa Beach, Oahu, and is the son of Eric and Emmy Keola.
Eia mai na kipikoa. Auntie Bina composed Kipikoa Hula for the stevedores of the Hawaii Stevedore Organization. Although the junior men do not unload cargo ships, we do share many of the same qualities. We are strong, handsome, and hardworking men who also know how to have a good time. Arranged by Zachary Lum under the direction of Kona Lanakila Aburgis. Follow us. Nakane o ka papa ula ula down to Honolulu Harbor as we sipa lomai o Ikau. Just as the stevedores that captured Auntie Bina's heart, allow us to sweep you off your feet.
Kona Aburgis will direct the junior men. He's from Mililani, Oahu, and is the son of Aaron and Michelle Aburgis.
I decided to audition for the song director position this year because of just my passion for music. I love music ever since I was really young, and it's been a dream of mine.
All around now, Lulu Lima. kipi koa ua kapuana. Na kipi koa ua kapuana. Aina hou mai ana kapuana. Na keiki Hawaii hana no e awa. Aawi ke aloha me ka hakoni e sui palilo mai hoi kau. Haina hou mai ana kapuana. Na keiki Hawaii hana no e awa. Aawi ke aloha me ka hakoni e sui palilo mai hoi kau. E sui palilo mai hoi kau, e ia mai na kipi koa.
A really strong performance. You hear in there, Auntie Bina uses the term sui palilo, and that comes from the English word sweep, saying that the stevedores are so strong and handsome, they'll sweep you right off your feet. He sui palilo mai hoi kau. Very kolohe, very nice performance.
And you can tell by their body language, they're happy with it as well. And now introducing the senior men for their final men's performance is Kelvin Rasmussen. He's from Eva Beach, Oahu, and is the son of Noel Rasmussen and Lori Rasmussen.
Oh, that fish looks ono. And that fish, life is often about difficult choices. And sometimes the right choice can be found a lot closer to shore than you think. An Auntie Bina song, He Ono, arranged by Zachary Olakailam, deciding what fish to partake in is never an easy choice. In fact, you're likely to be tempted to indulge in all of them, potentially resulting in a very dangerous situation. The senior men invite you to come feast on the delicacies of the ocean as Josiah Kupau Hanai Kumalani Makua Keku Ia Kunipo leads us on a journey to discover which fish suits us best. O ke akule paha? Pehea kane nue? Mai puina o kou I ka anai o me ka manini. Ea? Oh, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
This is Josiah Kunipo's third year as a song director. He is from Lualualei, Oahu, and is the son of Edward and Cynthia Kunipo.
The audience should really listen for the first time we do the second verse. We kind of slow down the song and it gives it more of a sweeter sound. And the reason this second verse is so important is because it holds a lot of the kauna inside of it.
He ono tō mito I tau I tō pupu. He ono tō mito I tau I tō pupu. He ono tō mito I tau I tō pupu. He ono moni aku. Te momoni aku. Ke waka ono make alo pikola. Kahi mo mona piko kane nuela. Liha liha vale ke momoni akula. Oka o io halale ke kaila. Oka o pelu e pepenu anala. E ono to mito ho ito ito pu te momoni a. He ono he ono a he ono a he ono I ono a he ono no. Waka ono make alo pikola. Kahi mo mona piko kane nuela. Liha liha vale ke momoni akula. Oka o io halale ke kaila. Oka o pelu e pepenu anala. He ono to mito ho itau ito pu te momoni a. He ono a he ono a he ono I ono. A he ono no. Ho i tau i tō e ono tōmi tō i tau i tō pu'u e ono moni au te momoni au mai pi i koe oe i ke a kulela a he i a aha i ka hohonula ho i ho oe i kahi a naila me ka manini pulehu iala o ke kole e ka i a maka ona ona la he ono tō mito o i tau i tō pu'u te momoni a he ono he ono a he ono a he ono i ono a he ono no
Ahe ono I ono, how very, very delicious. A great performance, a new arrangement. You have elements of the traditional sound of he ono and some modern interjections by the arranger. A difficult language, mai pi'i koi oi ike a kule, and they really handled everything well. Music was beautiful. The Olelo Hawaii was clear. The director was strong. Performance was Maika Iloa.
You know, Manu, the sophomore speaker made a friendly jab at his older classmates, referring to their tired voices. I think the juniors and seniors just sent a clear message they are not to be messed with.
That's what little brothers do.
And the competition is on. Stay with us when we return. The young women of Kamehameha will sing coming up next. Aloha. Welcome back to the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest. It is time for the women's competition.
Isaiah Sabi will present Na Wahine o Kamehameha. Isaiah is from Honolulu, Oahu, and is the son of Isaiah and Hisun Sabi.
Some admire a woman's unrivaled and stunning beauty, but to be inspired, some look to her unwavering character and inner strength. As one who devoted her life to public service by advocating for women's and children's rights, Bina Mossman balanced a pursuit of virtuous character and social responsibility alongside cultivating a value for the beautiful and creative through her musical compositions. Tonight, moved by Auntie Bina's passion and beauty, Na Wahine o Kamehameha will inspire us with their elegant voices united in solidarity and in contest to move our hearts with songs of love and longing. May I have the order, please? A lay of love that captivates with a sweet fragrance. E himeni ana na wahine o ka papa umi, ya ku'ulei, ma ke kulana mua. A song that treasures the beauty of Kana Pua Nani Mai Ole, her beautiful unfading flower. E himeni ana na wahine o ka papa umi kumama kahi, ya kalokulani, ma ke kulana hope. Marveling the beauty of the Mahealani moon on a still night, e himeni ana na wahine o ka papa umi kumama lua, ya beautiful Mahealani, ma ke kulana elua. No laila, e nā kanaka o ka honua nei, e ia nā pua makamai a Bina Mossman, na wahine o Kamehameha.
Subdued reaction upon learning the order tonight, but here we go. Introducing the sophomore women in their first women's competition is Haya Ku. She is from Honolulu, Oahu, and is the daughter of Johnny Ku and Bradley Padilla.
Ha'aheo wale oi e ku'ulei. He mele o ku'ulei e ho'ike aku ana I ke aloha o kānaka. He mele haku ho'i na Bina Mossman. Iaia e noho ana ma ka hala vai au puni. La lau aku no kona mana'o, upu maila kia mauhu o lelo, kui ia pa'a I lei ho'oheno. He mele paha, e hali'a ana I ke aloha koni pu'uwai o kona wā o pio. Ho'onohonoho ia na hua o keia mele e kapalai ula di silva, a na Nadia Pagdilau mākou e alaka'i ana I ka lei o ka lana kila. Ea, e maliu mai o kou I na leo alohi o na wahine o ka papa a hina.
This is Nadia Pagdilau's first year as a song director. She is from Kalihi Oahu and is the daughter of Eileen Augustin and Jonathan Pagdilau.
I've been looking forward to Song Contest ever since I was in elementary school, and I think it's a real privilege to be able to lead my class in this way and to help them along in their journey.
Beautiful arrangement, outstanding performance, and you can really see the synergy between the singers and the leader. She was very good and clean, simple, and sweet.
Agreed. Our first love story of the night as well, and a change in tempo on that song. This next one about a beautiful night. Ke'olani Kahale will now introduce the senior women. She is from Kailua, Oahu, and is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Kirk Kahale.
In the tranquility of Kahala,
Nature's gems are hidden by the nighttime sky, rustled by the cool, gentle breeze. The flowers of Homehau'oli would lose their sight for joy in that darkness. That is, until the exuberant Mahealani, queen of the flower garden, revives their hope with her light so pure, so white. Enamored by this magnificence, Auntie Bina captured the essence of this loving relationship in her composition, Beautiful Mahealani, arranged by Zachary Alakailam and led by Phyllis Marie Kanoilani Dano. Let Napua Akapapa Umikuma Ma Lua embody the radiance of Kealo Mahina. Let our invigorating voices warm your hearts and bring light to this garden tonight as we remind you of the captivating beauty of our night's enchanting sky.
Leading the senior women in her second year as a song director is Phyllis Marie Dano. She's from Kaneoheo and is the daughter of Catherine Leonardi and Jonathan Dano.
The audience should listen for the beginning and the ending of the song. Those are my favorite part. It's just like it starts off with like beautiful Mahealani, and then all of a sudden we just answer like, what's your name? And then she goes Ayo in the end, and I just, oh, it's so beautiful.
Ke kuini o ke ki Hawaii Purana.
beautiful imagery of the full moon and the stars at night up at Kohala. And also a nice reminder that Hawaiians are well known for naming their homes. And this home was named Homehau'oli, or Happy Home, in Kohala. Beautiful performance.
I agree. Easy on the ears, a very pure sound. Ka'iulani Fernandez will introduce the junior women. She is from Waianae, Oahu, and is the daughter of Ryan and Mary Fernandez.
Ahelani nui oi na'u, ku'u ipo, ku'ulei mililani. Baina Mossman lovingly composed this song, Kolokulani, for her daughter Inez Kolokulani Mossman Whittle. Pure affection shines through with the lyrics, Ku'upuanani mai ole, my beautiful unfading flower. In a few moments, through alluring song, you'll meet the queen of flowers herself, the shining beauty, Kolokulani. The warm melodious tune and charming words remind us that a mother's love is the most powerful in the world. Arranged by Bo Souza, under the direction of Tia Lara Pua'alamaikalani Linakalei, the perpetual voices of Navahine Okapapa Umikuma Kahi. To you, Kolokulani, lovely you.
Tia Le'i returns for her second year as a song director. She is from Kahuku, Oahu, and is the daughter of Lavon and Mari Le'i.
I love how powerful she was. She was able to use her music as a way to share her feelings and her thoughts, and with the mele that we have this year, we're able to see that.
Lovely you, Ekalo.
was an outstanding performance, and a reminder too that the gift of a mele is the highest honor you can give, and Auntie Baina honors her daughter Kalokulani. The beautiful moving parts in the beginning, and very skilled sopranos. The sopranos were keeping everybody right up on pitch. Lots of movement, and then you get to the chorus. "Ualike ko nani me ka vaili ula." Your beauty is like a mirage. It's just so sparkling and radiant. Unbelievable poetry this evening, and beautiful. That was a beautiful arrangement, very magical.
Yeah, I thought so too, and several twists and turns, and it made it fun to hear and listen to. All the songs seem to be different to me.
But they were all very vahine. I mean, the boys' songs were all very kolohe, very rascal, and the girls' songs were so loving and sweet. In this case, a mother's love for her own keiki.
Yeah. Quite a contrast. So we've heard from the men and the women. Time for the classes to join their voices together. Coming up next, the co-ed competition after this. Aloha, everyone. Welcome back. All 4 classes will now sing in the co-ed competition. This is also the very first time the freshmen will be competing.
Tonight, freshman Taylor Takahashi will present each class. Taylor is from Honolulu, Oahu, and is the daughter of Korian Saito and Trevor Takahashi.
Aloha aku, aloha mai. Love is given, love is received. Who knew such a simple word, aloha, could have many deep implications? Although it could mean hello or goodbye, it truly means love. Tonight, allow the men and women to unite their voices in the co-ed competition as they warm your hearts with songs of aloha. Under the direction of Ren Keanuruperti, the senior class will sing Mapuana Ku'u Aloha, arranged by Zachary Alakailam. With cherishment and admiration in her heart, Auntie Baina composed this mele for her mo'opuna, Baina Mapuana Chun. The junior class, led by Elia Akaka, will take you on a journey along the verdant and lush Ko'olau Mountains as they sing Auntie Baina's Ku'u Home Aloha, arranged by Zachary Alakailam, written for her home in Kaneohe. Miranda Brigse will lead the sophomore class in a song by Auntie Baina, arranged by Herbert Mahelona. Home Haulani was written and dedicated to Hawaii philanthropist Arthur Orvis and his wife, gifted opera singer May Orvis. Leading the freshman class in their song contest debut, Pili na maka I ka oia i'o ka upu franda will direct us in Lai Lai, arranged by Bo Souza and written by Auntie Baina's mom, Susan Titcomb Nieper, as a gift for her marriage to Richard Norman Mossman. This poetic song shows a mother's hopes and dreams for her daughter as she begins her life with her love. E olu olu, may I have the order? Giving insight into what a mother's love truly means, the freshman class will sing first. Sharing the regal beauty of Haulani, the sophomore class will sing fourth. Displaying the verdant beauty of Kaneohe, the junior class will sing third. Declaring the unending love between grandmother and child, the senior class will sing second. Please relax and enjoy as we, the students of Kamehameha schools, show you the true meaning of aloha.
Again, songs written for children, songs written for grandchildren, songs written for homes. The expressions of Hawaiian poetry are extended as a high gift to many entities in our world.
Okay, so here we go. A big moment for the freshmen. Josias Pili Franda will direct the class of 2020. in their debut performance. He is from Honolulu, Oahu, and is the son of Karen Kaupu and Kalani Franda.
Kamehameha has been a blessing, and I think as freshmen, especially for this year, for our first year of song contest, we're just going to try and perpetuate our Hawaiian legacy as much as possible.
Well, I think that's the song I'll be humming all weekend. Such a catchy tune, Manu.
Beautiful interjection or refrain of Laila Lai Lai, which is kind of like tra-la-la. It's just a fun, happy refrain. This is Keanu Ruperti's fourth year as song director. He's from Kaneohe, Oahu, and is the son of Yvette Young and Ranulfo Ruperti. Senior class is up, wearing their trademark lei ke'o, their color white.
So it being my last song contest, it's definitely something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and I'm definitely honored to have the privilege to be a part of it.
Mapuana ku'u aloha. Mapuana is my love. You know, she's writing, Baina Masman writing for her granddaughter, baby Baina, Mrs. Chan, as we know her. So much deep love in this song and words of honor, high-level poetry, beautiful, beautiful performance.
Yeah, you could hear that softness and the director's 4 years of experience really paying off of those harmonies.
Junior Elia Akaka returns for his third year as song director. Elia is from Mo Ili Ili Oahu and is the son of Hau'oli and Ku'ulei Akaka.
The song Ku'uhome Aloha doesn't necessarily talk about just Kane'ohe, but the way that I see it, it talks about Hawaii as a whole and how this place, Ku'uhome, my dear home of love, is Hawaii.
Several songs for the Hauliuli Cliffs of the Ko'olau Range on the windward side of Oahu are combined in the introduction and the ending of this arrangement. Beautiful tribute to the cliffs of the Ko'olaus and Auntie Bina's home, Ku'uhome Aloha.
Sophomore Miranda Burigse will direct her class for the second year. She's from Waipahu, Oahu, and is the daughter of Jeffrey and Lorena Burigse.
I see it in their face that they've finally fallen in love with the music. And I feel like once they fall in love with the music, it allows them to then impact their audience. And once they can do that, then I know that I've done my job as their director.
Ooh.
Another song written for home, Home Haulani, and the arrangement was so beautiful that the arranger generously shared a verse for the sopranos, for the altos, one for the tenors, and one for the basses. So the melody was really well established all the way through. Outstanding performance all the way around.
Yeah, I thought it sounded amazing. They all really did. When you put the men and women together, something about their voices together, it transcends.
I think this speaks also to musical arrangement. Some arrangers are a little bit more traditional, and some are a little bit more experimental with combining rhythms and beats and all that. But I think once you establish the melody of the song, that's most important, because otherwise what the composer intended and what you are presenting are not the same thing.
And it also speaks to the volume of music produced by Auntie Bina.
Yeah.
You know, 30 years running a glee club, she was just pouring out this music all the time.
According to her family, there's a lot more music that's not being sung tonight, but we're hearing probably some of the most popular songs and some of the ones we are not familiar with that are just enchanting. Home Haulani, beautiful.
Yeah, what a treat for all of us. Well, that does it for the competition. The students are breathing a sigh of relief, but there's a lot more to come tonight. Special interviews and Ho'ike, of course. Stay with us. Live at the Blaisdell. Don't go away.
This portion of the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest is brought to you by Bank of Hawaii.
Aloha, welcome back to the Blaisdell Arena. It is time for everyone to get up and stretch their legs. All the aunties and uncles saying hello to each other. And Manu, time for us to look back at the competition tonight. You've been listening especially for the students' pronunciation.
Students' pronunciation in the music is, very important. But what I think, of the 10 songs that were performed in competition, several of them were introduced Maka'olelo Hawaii in Hawaiian language as well. And this is a direction of Kamehameha schools today as a Kula Hawaii, a Hawaiian school, to begin to normalize Olelo Hawaii in our world. So to hear the ease of the haumana, of the students in their puana olelo and telling their stories, and then to see subtitles on screens, it's just this is really a new day, and it's not meant to be exclusive by any means. It's meant to celebrate the very, very beautiful language of our homeland.
I really appreciate it myself. It's inclusive and an education for everyone who cares to learn about this host culture and their own vocabulary and understanding of the language. I can't imagine what it's like for these students to have to not only learn the technicalities of the songs, but also the language.
You can really feel the aloha, the sincere, deep, heartfelt love of the composer for her own family members, who some of the songs were for the homes of her friends, and for her own home. That doesn't always come across in all songs. Some songs are composed for occasions like concerts or programs, but these songs were really given as gifts to loved ones.
And so we all have a deeper appreciation of Auntie Bina Mossman here tonight. We hope you're enjoying it like we are. Stay with us, because you're going to go down and talk to our lead judge in a moment. Stick around. Live at the Blaisdell. We're back after this.
Closed captioning for tonight's program provided by Chaminade University Science Programs, preparing tomorrow's scientists in support of a healthy, sustainable Lahui.
Aloha, welcome back to the Blaisdell. The judges certainly have their work cut out for them tonight. Let's go down live to Manu Boyd on the floor with a special interview.
I'm here with our overall judge, the very beautiful Nina Keali'iwahamana. And I'd just like to ask what some of your thoughts are about the songs you heard this evening.
Oh my goodness, it was like I could see Mama and I could see Auntie Maddie enjoying Auntie Bina's music because they loved it too. And Mama, I know, included it in her teaching of trio singing. She loved Auntie Bina's music, so I know that they're very fulfilled.
Particularly with the girls' competition, and Nina Keali'iwahamana is one of Hawaii's most beautiful soprano voices. The women's competition, any specific thoughts about the quality of their voices?
Magnificent, my goodness, unbelievable character that they have at this young age, unbelievable, smooth, beautiful. The intonations were just so lovely. Everything about it. So excited.
What was it like for you learning specifically from Maddie Lam? Now, Maddie Lam we know is a composer of the music of many compositions by Mary Kavena Pukui and others. But what did she teach you, and what do you remember specifically from Auntie Maddie that stands out in your mind today?
The fact that she was such a taskmaster, and she wanted nothing but perfection, and when she taught with her entire being. She wanted you to learn. She wanted you to succeed. She wanted you to be better than. She absolutely demanded that. It was wonderful learning from her.
So Nina Kelly Ivahamana's mother, Vicky E.E. Rodriguez, will be seeing some of her influence in the hula, in the ho'ike later on today in the song Lai Lai. I'm so happy to see you and so happy that we can spend this quality time, the panel of judges, all women, I must say. Have you judged before the song contest?
Yes, I have.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we hope that you've had a chance to enjoy the beautiful sweetness of Nina Kelly Ivahamana. We're gonna send it back at this time, and we'll continue in just a moment. Aloha.
Wardrobe for tonight's song contest hosts provided by Iolani, continuing the legacy of creating quality while balancing history and innovation.
Stand by. Aloha, welcome back to the 97th annual Kamehameha School Song Contest. It's intermission time here at the Blaisdell, and time for us to talk more about Hawaiian culture-based education. I'm here with our student host tonight, Micah. What a great treat for you to grow up in the Kamehameha school system.
Yeah, definitely. I've been a student here since the 4th grade, so it's nice to be able to go to a place where there's culture. As at home, I don't actually have Hawaiian culture growing up, so for the most part, Kamehameha was the only place where I experienced it.
I wonder if it's so much a part of your identity, your everyday working through school, that maybe you don't even realize it.
Definitely. The teachers encourage Hawaiian language and culture and everything they do, from curriculum to the things we do at lunch, and just everything.
And you think this is something you'll take with you?
Definitely. I want to do international business in the future, so being able to tie in Hawaiian culture, language, and values into what I do will be something I definitely look forward to.
Now, Hawaiian culture and international business don't always necessarily go together, but, you know, there are connections there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to find a way to try and bridge the two, bring the Hawaiian values and culture into what I do in the business.
Yeah, great job, Micah. You know, this Hawaiian-based education is not a new thing, but it is gaining momentum. Kamehameha Schools is part of this story, along with many others statewide. Let's take a look at some of the ways this is happening in our communities.
Learning through our Hawaiian worldview, the genius of our ancestors, gives us a strong sense of wonderment, and through that gives us a spark that anything is possible.
Since Hi'ile has started Kamehameha Preschool, she's gained a better sense of who she is. And because of the Hawaiian culture-based environment, she is more passionate about learning, and she's actually grown very confident.
We are deeply connected to this Pai'aina, to this place, because it's in our DNA.
There's normally kahaha and pua inside of this pond because there's a lot of food. It's called chain diatoms. It's full of oxygen, so at high tide, it floats up to the surface.
Bringing a Hawaiian worldview into the classroom is something solid to stand on, and it propels students to achieve success.
I think going to a Hawaiian-focused charter school allowed me to see that culture and education didn't have to be separate, that I didn't have to leave myself behind when I walked into the classroom. I got my PhD so that I can teach people and hopefully instill in them the same love in being who they are.
It's through these moments of deep connection to our mo'okuauhau that we know where we've come from, who we are, and where we're going. It opens the doors to explore limitless possibilities.
You can see how culture is the foundation for education across Hawaii, and it's a worldview, Manu.
That's right. You know, we have a word in our Olelo, kuanaike, and kuanaike is a worldview. Everybody has a worldview no matter where you come from. I think what helps to shape the Hawaiian worldview in part is our Olelo, of course, and our Mele Hawaii, our Hawaiian songs. We learn worldview in cycles through the generations, so what we consider today is kind of based a little bit on what our kupuna thought as well. So this is something that Auntie Bina's music has helped to shape that worldview too.
And I have to say, the education continues throughout your life. You know, when I was a youngster, my connection to Hawaiian education was really Mayday. And probably a lot of folks out there can relate. But as I get older, I feel like I'm learning more and more. And that makes me think of you growing up with this.
Yeah, I actually want to go to study international business at St. Louis University in Missouri. And I hope to one day work in an embassy in Spain to be able to try and connect the two business and the ideas of Hawaiian culture and what I've gained here.
And you're going to be an ambassador for Hawaii.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be able to spread the values that I learned at Kamehameha and in Hawaii around the world and eventually come back home.
And that reminds us of the
Hokulea. The Hokulea Worldwide Voyage, taking Hawaiian culture and values to a global audience, to a global perspective.
Yeah, big picture. Maikai. Thanks for staying with us, everybody. We have one of the most popular elements of the night coming up. Ho'ike after this.
This portion of the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest is brought to you by Matson, supporting Hawaii communities through corporate and employee giving.
Aloha, welcome back to the Blaisdell. Here at Intermission, folks milling around and catching up on old times. I gotta say again, a big mahalo to Micah Bertelman, our student host. You might think they picked him because he's the best guy out there, but really, if you spoke to any student here tonight, you would get that same appreciation for their culture and the bigger meaning of what it is to be here.
That's right. I think the leadership that you see among the students, I think, is in part strengthened by a sense of identity, and that is something that we're trying to do at Kamehameha, to not teach an identity, but to remind our haumana who we come from, where we come from, the power, the mana of our lahui, and the mana of our aina. And you see these beautiful young faces. There was one of the students is from California, and speaking so well, and the others from the freshmen all the way up to the very experienced seniors. They're so amazing. This is really a great crop of community members that will take leadership roles.
And it strengthens the community, and there's also a continuity here at Kamehameha Schools with alumni throughout the decades, and it is time for all those alumni to gather together and sing some songs you know so well. Because before Ho'ike, the entire student body comes together to sing two traditional school songs.
First is Imua Kamehameha, followed by Kamehameha Waltz, both songs composed by Charles E. King, a member of the first graduating class of 1891, Kamehameha School for Boys. We'll hear the reference to Kaiwi Ula, which is the land area where Bishop Museum is located, the original campus of Kamehameha. And we'll hear about the Kiave tree, Uluvehi Ikalau Kiave. So beautiful, the swaying of the Kiave trees there at Kaiwi Ula at Kamehameha School for Boys.
Both songs we're about to hear will be led by Senior Liberty Garcia. She is from Hawaii Kai, Oahu, and is the daughter of Gail and Stan Garcia.
in honor of our school and our founder, the great Princess Bernice Pauahi Bishop.
Well, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the arena right now. While the judges' scores are being tallied, it is time for Ho'ike.
Ho'ike means to show or exhibit. Tonight's performance takes you back to March 17th, 1937 at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. Charles E. King hosted his live KGU radio show there, and he often featured the music of Bina Mossman and her glee club.
It's not gonna go anymore. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, yeah. Auntie, it's supposed to be like this?
Hika koa pauloa. Pehea o ko I ke ahiahi. Bruce, nice to see you this evening. Aloha e kohana. Pehea o lua. Debbie, you look lovely this evening. Wenohoi. Aloha ka ko. So nice of you to join us this evening for broadcasting. Nina, how's your mother, Vicky? Wonderful to see you all. Aloha. My, oh my, you folks look so familiar to me. Will you all be joining us for broadcast this evening? Hele kuka koa popo. There's my lovely ladies. Aloha hiahi e nā wahine uki. Bina, you look so lovely. Aloha. Aloha musicians. Harry Owens will be giving us a countdown in a few seconds and we'll start our show live.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aloha oe ka maka mai kai. Ike ahiahi nani loa. E hui hoa na ka ua. Malaila koe. Mana inoho e ke ia. Me na uhi o Honolulu. E nane aliki ai me oi. Good evening, friends of Bina Mossman. This is Charles E. King of KGU Radio, broadcasting live from the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. It is Friday evening, March 17th, 1937. Tonight, KGU features the sweet nahe nahe voices of the Bina Mossman Glee Club. O ke mele mua. I haku ia, na Susan Titcomb Leaper. I was told that this was a wedding gift by her mother Susan to Bina and her husband. The lovely song expresses her hopes and warm well wishes for her daughter in such a special occasion. hoi, nani no hoi. Eia he hula lea lea, nona kainoa o kipi koa hula. Here is the stevedore hula, nona prane pola keia. It surely describes that friend of ours who parades up and down the Honolulu waterfront with his pheasant lei around his handsome papale. As he and his hui of strapping hoaloha unloads the cargo from the ships. Now we have a special treat for you all from Kaivi'ula. Joining the Girls Glee Club this evening is the baritone voice of Ashton Keanaaina singing Kalemoni. This fresh mele, penned by Baina, tells of a young gentleman leaving on a huaka'i to Kalemoni. What shall I bring home for you, my sweet? Eia Kanaha'ina, here is her answer.
Eleoi Kaleponi, he aha kau makemake, apane mai la oiala, kapale ipu kapakahi. Apane mai la oiala, apale upapahani, kama ahila lauli, ki hei su velu velu. ki hapa ni honiko Kale aui kale poni ho imai male ka ua he aha kau make make apane mai la o iala
That voice surely made Kaiviula proud this evening. Mahalo nui a oe kia na aina kane. Vaina dear, marvelous as always. I understand the next mele on our program is a special one to you. May I ask you to share Mapua na Kualoha with our guests and our listeners at home?
This next song is indeed dear to my heart. I composed this mele for my mo'opuna, my darling, my everlasting lay. Tonight is a little special though. Baby Bina will be passing on her mele to my great-great-granddaughter, Soraya Mossman, for her to hold in her heart. Pepe Mai.
Hawaii, lovely indeed. Awe, e ia kākou I ka puni no hope o ka hona nea ana. E lohe ana oe ia niu hao hao, moni kaha aila. Wa ka maina nei, I ka puna vai kau I ka lewa. The Bina Mossman Glee Club brings the program of Hawaiian music to a close with two of my personal favorites. The first about the delicious fish of our islands, and the second about the favorite fruit of Hawaii, the coconut. He ono and niu hao hao. With Bina Mossman and her Girls Glee Club for KGU Radio. This is Charles E. King. Until we meet again, aloha nui.
Boy, what a party that was with Hailama Fardin playing the role of Charles E. King and the Bina Mossman Glee Club. We want to send a special shout out to all of our alumni who are gathered at our Kaka'ako this evening, having a party down there. This Hula Awana celebration with some of the songs we heard sung earlier in choral a cappella style and seeing them again in their hula form. So it's really colorful and very, very well done.
And a flashback to 1937, 80 years ago at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. It feels like you could have been there tonight. And you're right, the former vice principal, Ilama Fardin, a real thrill for the kids to see him dressed up as Charles E. King, doing a great job tonight, filling in for the former radio host and Kamehameha School's legend.
All the singers dressed in holoku, or long formal gowns with long trains. That was a trademark of Auntie Bina Mossman, also really popularizing and celebrating the holoku in Hawaiian fashion.
And as we wind down toward the end of the night, the judges' tallies are in. The scores are ready. We are about to find out the winners of tonight's competition. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
You know, with all of the songs sung this evening by Bina Mossman and many of her family members here tonight, you can really feel the true spirit, the uhane of aloha and mana. It makes the relevance of our culture so right here in front of us today. It's an absolutely real experience. Flowers and leis everywhere. People are happy. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you're so right. And even though we are in this 97th year, it feels fresh every time.
Absolutely.
Well, it is time for the competition results and the presentation of awards.
Senior Malia Young will introduce the award presenters. She is from Mililani, Oahu, and is the daughter of Kaipo and Gay Young.
An incredibly strong, fierce Hawaiian woman, Bina Mossman epitomized all we should stand for. Tonight, we were blessed to pay tribute to one of her many talents. Her songs have transcended generations and filled the hearts of countless people, both Kama'aina and Malihini alike. It is our sincere hope that we, Napua Pauahi, have honored her with our renditions of her iconic melodies. As a poised politician and celebrated choir director, Bina surely embraced competition. It is time to find out which class proved themselves worthy of being declared champions tonight. In the year 1972, an award that honored Louise Aoi McGregor, a graduate of the first class of the Kamehameha Schools for Girls, was first presented. This year, Louise Aoi McGregor's granddaughter, Daviana McGregor, will be presenting the award to the director who demonstrated a strong connection to their class.
Aloha kako, aloha e nā pua a Pauahi, aloha e nā aloha aina. No ko'u kupuna wahine, Louise Aoi McGregor, no ka papa 1897, ho'o mai kai, ya Elia Akaka.
He kā ko Richard Lyman Jr. I kau lalo aloha o ka aina. He kama e uhoi. I noho ka huwaiwai ma Kamehameha nei no kana kolua oi makahiki. Nāna I pai ka loa ana o ka makana. E ho'o hano ana I kau lalamo o makua hine o Hawaii nei. I makana ia hoi ka papa kilo hana oi loa ma ka puana o lalo Hawaii ana. Nā po'okula kui ka wā, Debbie Lindsay, ke kule ana o ka hā'awi ana aku I keia makana.
This award is given to the class who uses the Hawaiian language with proficiency in mele. O ka lanakila na kane Papa Ke'o.
director George Allenson Andrus of the Kamehameha Schools for Boys was a prolific figure in the construction of the song contest. In honor of his contribution, the George Allenson Andrus Cup was created to award the group of men who encapsulate the hearts of the judges. Revealing this year's strong and confident group of men will be Hope Po'okula Kuikava, Dr. Scott Parker.
Aloha ahi ahi kako. This year, the award goes to the men whose singing was oh so ono.
When Kamehameha Schools decided to enter girls into the song contest competition in 1922, Mrs. Elizabeth G. Scoville felt privileged to witness the harmonious voices of the women while on her trip to the islands. Astounded by their angelic performance, she contributed the New England Mothers' Cup to be awarded to the group of women who deemed superior. Recognizing this, announcing the recipients of the New England Mothers' Cup will be Nu'ukumu Kula Ki'e Kapua Akil Wilcox.
Aloha. Lilo a'e kia makana ina wahine e kapalili ai na pu'u ai o na luna loi loi. The women who captured the hearts of our judges. E ho'omaikai I ka papa ula ula.
Hawaiian music is an integral vehicle in the perpetuation of the Hawaiian language. As a mahalo to a 1900 graduate, Helen DeShay Beamer, and her legacy in Hawaiian music, the Kamehameha Schools Alumni Association donated the Helen DeShay Beamer Award, which acknowledges the class with the best overall musical performance. Recognizing this musically superior group will be Thomas S. Chun from the Kamehameha Schools Alumni Association, East Hawaii Region, Mamalahoa Chapter.
On behalf of the alumni associations throughout the United States, I'd just like to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to share this award to the class that's just beginning.
Last but certainly not least, the Charles E. King Award commemorates a graduate of 1891. Mr. King possessed a high level of expertise in composing, publishing, and band leading. This award was created to celebrate these skills, recognizing the class with a flawless performance in the co-ed competition. Revealing your final award of the evening will be Po'okumu Kula Ki'eki'e Shina Layasa.
Aloha, my kako. It's indeed a pleasure and a privilege to be here to introduce or provide this award to Kapapa o Ma'oma'o.
Beautiful performance by the freshmen of Lai Lai. And this song, of all the songs, the one that Auntie Bina didn't compose, but the one that Susan Titcom Nieper, Auntie Bina Mossman's mother, composed for her daughter on her wedding day.
And what a moment for this class of 2020. In 51 years of co-ed competitions, this is only the 5th time the freshmen have won, and it hasn't happened since 2006. That was the class of 2009 at the time. The freshmen off to a great start in their first year of competition here at the Kamehameha School Song Contest.
Beautiful. Maika Iloa.
An energetic version of Sons of Hawaii, and that takes us off to a short break. Stick around. We will be back, and we'll talk about the big winners here tonight at the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest.
This portion of the 97th Annual Kamehameha School Song Contest is brought to you by Bank of Hawaii.
Welcome back live at the Blaisdell Arena. We have just found out who won the song contest. A big night for the freshmen taking the Charles E. King Cup. Manu, it's impossible for someone like me to guess who might win this contest. But now that we know the winners, does it all make sense to you?
It does make sense. And you have to kind of go back and reflect on the judges. And the judges are all, and they were all women, all five, five of them women. Our two language judges, Tuti Kanahele and Sarah Keahi, our music judges Debbie Kelsey and Wainani Kaniali Iyim, and our overall judge Nina Kelly Ivahamana. All of them know these songs and know music and know Olelo well. And so when I reflect on the performance of Lai Lai by the freshmen, it was youthful, it was strong, it was fun, and it was very, very well done. So in hindsight, it could have really been any of the classes, but they really had that extra spark.
Yeah, and that song connected with me. I mentioned this is the one I'm going to be singing all weekend.
Exactly.
Because it's just catchy. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. But not only that, they nailed it.
This freshman class in 4 years, when they're seniors, that we'll be celebrating the 100th anniversary of Song Contest. But this year, 2017, is the 130th year of Kamehameha schools. So we have a lot of tradition, a lot of history, and lots of happy hearts. And what's really cool and really nice to see is we have all the other classes standing up for those others who were the winners. And that shows so much respect.
This freshman class has a lot in common with past freshman classes that have been great. They also won the Helen Desha Beamer Award, and the last freshman class to do that in 2006 also won the Charles E. King Cup.
The McGregor Award for Outstanding Leader has been won now by Junior Co-Ed Director for the third year in a row, Elia Akaka. This is his third year. I don't think it's ever been done before. And he's so on such a great path toward his senior year next year. We'll see how that turns out.
You might be getting a call from Timothy Ho, because apparently he did achieve this once. 4 years in a row, he won the McGregor Award.
Well, I stand corrected.
1988 to 1991. Well done, Mr. Ho.
Maikai.
But Elia Akaka is coming after your record. He is a very impressive young man. Well, this is that great part of the evening where everyone comes together to let it all out. Take a big, deep breath. Go home and celebrate. Get the next week off. Enjoy the moment and go and watch the replay.
Everyone's going to go out and eat and have a nice time, and they all start their spring break today too. So this is really a huge celebration for Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus.
We congratulate all these amazing students here tonight and their ohana. And a big mahalo to all of you watching from around the world and here at home in our Aloha State. Mahalo for joining us tonight. On behalf of Manu Boyd, Micah Bertelman, Melelani Pang, and Lili Noi Ka'ahanui, I'm Keahi Tucker. Aloha and good night.
Aloha.
Haina kapuana o ku'upua, haina kapuana lai.